What up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Shine on the mic, y'all. And we are chilling right here on T-Shyne Schmooze. Real quick, I know people are observing a very new location. I'm at my brother's studio, Roland's studio, like you already know, and I came here for a video shoot. So real quick, I'm gonna do a movie review of a very lovely movie I stumbled into on YouTube that goes by the name Three is the Match. Of course, it's UZOR. I'm not a very huge fan of YouTube movies, but trust me when I tell you, after saying love in every word, which is going viral everywhere, the Achalugo and the Odogu Corona going everywhere, I just actually fell in love with ARUKWE. Probably because I started hustle, I started working in the East, so I just fell in love with Ibo Man's character. Sorry to digress a little. Real quick, we're going to run into the synopsis of the movie, Three is a Match, and here we go. Brother Goze is an overprotective big brother who his three sisters who go by the name CHIOMA, Nkiru, and Amara, who are tired of his constant interference in their lives. The ladies come together with one mission, which is to find him a partner so that they can get him off their business. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, real quick, nothing is actually different right now. I'll begin with the character development, beginning with Brother Goze's character, played by UZOR. Sorry to digress a little, but actually have a problem if UZOR is not nominated for the next AMVCA. That is the lead actor in a movie in the next AMVCA, because like we already know, Love in Everywhere cannot be nominated for the bestseller come 2025, because it's the movie that came out 2025, and you know the way AMVCA nominates their movie already. Of course, it's UZOR. UZOR, who played Brother Goze in Three is the Match. His role, every scene, I look forward to every scene Brother Goze acted, because it's a comedy part, although it had its message he was trying to pass, which it was actually fulfilled in the end of the movie. Straight up to Mikiru's character, who was the biggest rival among his three sisters. Biggest rival in the sense that the character who was actually giving him problems, he was always talking about her. In fact, I actually looked forward to every scene of Sister Enki, like the other sisters call her Nkiru, who was played by UMECHE Oko. I don't think I've seen UMECHE Oko in any movie though, but from this moment on, trust me, I think everybody out there seeing this movie will also want to see her in other movies, because she delivered her role. From the comedy to the suspense, everything was on point. Straight up to OSEREME's character. She's actually a Niger Delta like me from the Benin Kingdom, but I can't pronounce her surname, so I think I will leave it for OSEREME, who played Amayam, the character Amaka. She wasn't given so much screen time though, but every scene that she came out in this movie with was off the chain. Trust me when I tell you, OSEREME played, she wasn't the most quiet among all of them, but her scenes, her roles was off the chain. She delivered. Straight up to the virgin sister, was played by CHIOMA, JUMAI. I can't remember her character's name, but she was also on point. And I think I'll be looking forward to seeing these girls in every other movie, because they actually made me fall in love with YouTube movies back to back from now on. So can I say for free, Netflix is actually overrated to an extent, because sometimes you actually scroll through Netflix and you're actually looking for a very good movie to watch. But with this new development that's going on, of course, the STV has actually gone extinct. Man, no, I'm actually impressed with what I'm actually seeing on YouTube. Straight up to the girl that's busting Brother Goze's head, who is being played by CHIOMA. The character's name is actually CHIOMA. She's actually, also Igbo, Oge, yes, Oge. Her name's Oge. She played the character CHIOMA. Man, her role was off the chain. They're actually carried away by CHIOMA's beauty, but what do you know? It's just a movie. I look forward to, like every other character in the movie, Three is the Match. I look forward to seeing CHIOMA in a Nigerian movie. Straight up to my likes and dislikes. All right, real quick, what did I like in this movie? The camera angles were actually on point, although not so many locations in this movie. Why, of course, it's a YouTube movie. No much locations, but the message itself was actually passed, and I actually loved every single scene in the movie, because of course it's a comedy and it's Brother Goze beginning to let me begin with the first thing I actually liked. Where where those girls were actually crying. Oh, their brother goes brother goes over there to travel for 3 days, and I started fake crying for him. Even Charles Bond's character was actually overwhelmed, looking at her like these girls have actually had prayer points for their brother to live there for once, let them go clubbing, go partying, and go, you know what time it is, you know what I'm saying? They were here crying brother Gozier's presence, not even knowing that brother Gozier he couldn't even detect that this girl was fake crying on him. The second thing I like was when he came back, and they didn't know he came back. Like they came back from club party, and they actually saw brother Gozier, and that kid was like, every spirit of brother Gozier in this house only goes fire. Only for you to yell at them, and they actually discovered that. I mean, that scene blew me away because it's something that actually I could actually relate to. Not me myself, but my dad. When they actually came back, when we actually thought he had traveled, and sorry to digress a little, we didn't know that he was actually back, and he was just looking at us, fooling ourselves in the parlor. It wasn't that late, just 6:30 or 7 o'clock, and I mean, you don't want to know what happened that night. I think the last thing I actually like was the fact that Eke actually taught her brother how to dress, to do the yopi stuff, but he could still trace this locality in UZOR ARUKWE's character that, man, you can take him out of the jungle, but you can't take the jungle out of the Negro, you know what I'm saying? But in all, there are so many other things that I actually love, but I can't say it so that I won't deliver too many spoilers. What I didn't like, the only thing I could actually figure out that I didn't like about this movie being directed by this man, Elliot of all people, but a singular fact that I know it happens, but I still have a problem with it, even in reality. How can Brother Kozie's character not be educated like his three sisters? Look at the way his sisters talk. Fine, yes, we have Igbo men, successful ones out there, you know what I'm saying, who own empires, but why can't you take a second to work on yourself? Especially with the accent. I don't have a problem with accent because every other country out there have accent issue. Russia has an accent, but we don't have a problem with it. The Americans have an accent, terrible accents that it will blow your mind away if I actually say some of them. Even England too, the black boys in that community, man, trying to act white. And a whole bunch of others out there. But with this particular thing in the East, why would you spend so much time making money when you can actually just work on your accent? We have accent coaches out there. I don't mind me, but this is just a personal view. If you don't want to work on it, it's fine. What we want to work on it, fine. Who should see 3 Days a Match? Absolutely everybody. The entire family can watch it. But I don't think there's an age restriction on this particular movie. It's a movie that the entire family, your mom, your dad, sisters, and every sibling out there can watch it. Okay, real quick, my rating for 3 Days a Match. Let me give 3 Days a Match a 4/5. Because I don't even see this movie. The people that actually are fans of a Netflix movie, they will actually tell you the same thing, because it's the same thing the ladies who watched this movie with me said. It's supposed to be on Netflix, not on YouTube. But since YouTube is taking over, I'm not a fan of such a statement. So my rating is 4/5 for 3 Days a Match. And that's a wrap on the movie review on 3 Days a Match. Please give me a like and a comment on the comment section down below, and subscribe to my channel for getting a notification each time I drop a movie review on my channel. So same time, same place next week on T-Shyne Schmooze, and it's your boy Shine on the mic on time. Peace.